I think one of the biggest things is you have to know what the truth is behind everything. There's so many narratives that float around about me, about him, about us together. There's one big fat narrative that goes around that's like, Justin is not nice to her and he mistreats her. And I'm just like, it's so far from the truth. And it's the complete and utter opposite. Like, I really am lucky to say I'm with someone who is extremely respectful of me, who makes me feel special every single day. And so when I see the opposite of that, I'm just like, huh, because it's just, and everybody around who knows us personally would say the same thing. So I'm just like, at the end of the day, when there's rumors and
It's a
there's
quiet
that's why
Tuesday morning in Los Angeles when Hailey Bieber, the model and founder of Roadskin, finally breaks her silence about what fans and tabloids have suspected for months. Her marriage to global pop icon Justin Bieber is facing challenges. In an era where celebrity couples often project an image of perfection, Hailey's raw honesty is both rare and refreshing. But what really goes on behind the glossy Instagram photos and red carpet appearances? And what does it mean when one of the most watched couples in the world admits their love story is going through a rough patch? For years, the marriage of Hailey and Justin Bieber has been a whirlwind, captivating millions with its fairy tale beginnings, public declarations of love, and at times, cryptic social media posts that left fans guessing about the state of their relationship. Now, with Hailey's recent admissions, we're invited behind a velvet rope for a candid look at the complexities of love, pressure, and vulnerability in the spotlight. When Justin and Hailey first got together, it seemed like the perfect modern romance. Childhood friends who reconnected as adults. The pair quickly went from casual dates to a whirlwind engagement in 2018. Their sudden courthouse wedding in New York shocked even those closest to them, igniting a media frenzy. For a while, their love story played out like a dream. But as Hailey now reveals, reality is far more complicated. In her own words, "We are two young people learning as we go. It's not always easy, but we're committed to each other. Sometimes that means facing things we never thought we'd have to deal with. Being married is hard enough without millions scrutinizing your every move. For the Biebers, the pressure is relentless. From the outside, their life is a montage of luxury vacations, glamorous events, and support for each other's careers. But as Hailey admits, Instagram isn't real life. No one shares their worst moments. But that doesn't mean they're not happening. The couple's challenges are not unique, but the scale is. Every argument is dissected by fans, every public appearance analyzed for hidden messages. When Justin was photographed without his wedding ring, or Hailey posted a cryptic quote about heavy days, speculation ran rampant. It's hard to work on your relationship when the world is watching and sometimes rooting for you to fail. Hailey explains. Hailey and Justin's relationship has always been under a microscope. Justin, a former teen idol turned global superstar, brings a level of fame few can comprehend. Hailey, a successful model from a famous family, knows the pressures of the limelight, but even she admits nothing could prepare her for the unique challenges of being Mrs. Bieber. There's this expectation that our marriage should be perfect because we're in the public eye, she says. But we're human. We fight, we cry, we make mistakes. The difference is everyone gets to see ours. Hailey describes moments where she felt overwhelmed by the expectations, both from fans and from herself. I wanted to be the perfect wife, the perfect partner. But sometimes, just getting through the day together is enough. So what really happens when the cameras are off? According to Hailey, the couple has faced everything from communication breakdowns to differences in coping with stress. Justin and I come from very different backgrounds. We have different ways of dealing with things. Sometimes that leads to misunderstandings. One of their biggest challenges has been navigating Justin's mental health. The singer has been open about his struggles with depression and anxiety, and Hailey says supporting him has sometimes taken a toll on her own well-being. It's hard to watch someone you love go through pain. You want to fix it, but sometimes all you can do is be there, she shares. Hailey also admits to her own struggles, saying, "There have been days when I questioned if I'm cut out for this. Marriage is hard, and doing it in the public eye is even harder." Despite the challenges, Hailey insists that she and Justin are committed to working through their issues. Couples therapy, open communication, and leaning on their faith have been crucial. We're not perfect, but we're willing to do the work, she says. HAILY credits therapy with helping them learn how to communicate better and understand each other's triggers. We've learned how to fight fair, how to listen instead of just reacting. It's made a huge difference. She also emphasizes the importance of faith in their relationship. Our faith grounds us. It reminds us that love is a choice, not just a feeling. Some days that choice is harder than others, but we keep showing up. Social media can be both a blessing and a curse. For HAILY, it's a way to connect with fans and share her life, but it can also amplify negativity. I've read things about my marriage that aren't true, and it hurts. People make assumptions based on a single photo or post, she explains. She's learned to set boundaries, limiting her time online and focusing on what really matters. At the end of the day, the only opinions that matter are mine and Justin's. Everyone else's just noise. HAILY's willingness to share her struggles is a reminder that even the most seemingly picture-perfect relationships require work. She hopes her honesty will help others feel less alone. If sharing our story helps even one couple feel less isolated, it's worth it. No one has it all figured out. She offers advice to others facing relationship challenges. Don't compare your relationship to what you see online. Every couple has their struggles. The important thing is to keep communicating and keep choosing each other, even when it's hard. Despite the current rough patch, HAILY is optimistic about the future. We've been through a lot, but we're still here. We love each other, and that's what matters. She and Justin are focusing on spending more quality time together, away from the spotlight. Sometimes you just need to unplug and remember why you fell in love in the first place. HAILY also has big plans for her career, with her skincare line growing rapidly and new projects on the horizon. I want to be known for more than just my marriage. I'm proud of what I'm building. HAILY's openness matters because it challenges a narrative that celebrity marriages are either perfect or doomed. It reminds us that real love is messy, complicated, and worth fighting for. By sharing her truth, HAILY gives permission for others to do the same. In a culture obsessed with perfection, her vulnerability is a breath of fresh air. It's easy to forget that behind every filtered photo is a real person with real fears and hopes. HAILY's story is a powerful reminder that no one has it all together, and that's okay. As HAILY BIEBER's story continues to unfold, one thing is clear: honesty is powerful. By admitting that her marriage is going through a rough patch, she's taken control of the narrative and shown that vulnerability is a strength, not a weakness. For fans and critics alike, it's a lesson in empathy and understanding. Relationships are hard, no matter who you are. But with love, effort, and a willingness to be real, even the toughest storms can be weathered. So the next time you scroll past a photo of the Biebers looking happy and in love, remember that every couple has their battles. And sometimes, the most beautiful love stories are the ones that survive the hardest times.